So how can I be so sure that you can release these emotions that can sometimes feel so much us and part of us and like they're ours? How do I know those can be released? Well, it's partly my own experience and what I see every day as I work with people doing this. But it's also because it's simple truth that whatever you're experiencing is not you. It's not identical to you. So maybe you had some very strong emotions yesterday that simply aren't here now. Like, where have they gone? Emotions, stories come and go, and they come and they feel quite intense, and then they do fade away and disappear. And the Sedona Method is actually just a way of making that natural process a little faster and more and easier. So how does that work? So let's assume that I'm feeling a little bit of sadness and depression. We'll start using an example of a low energy emotion. So say this is sadness here. This green ball is sadness for the moment. Obviously it's still a green ball, but it's sadness. And so if I start feeling sad, I will really take hold of this and my attention will naturally go towards pain. So I want to know what this thing is. I want to know how long it's going to stay. I want to know how I can get rid of it. I think maybe I need to hold on to it because I need to find out more about it, where it came from, etc. So there's a whole load of stuff I'll be doing with this, and some of it is wanting to hold on to it and some of it is really wanting to get rid of it because it's unbearable. I might have a lot of feelings about the feelings, and that means that I tend to hold on to it even tighter because that's more layers keeping it in place. But what I forget is that this is not me. What I am is prior to this. I'm much more than this. And that means I can just let it go. With a process, of course, to do that. Another example might be with a more energetic emotion, like a very hot anger or a resentment feeling, which really takes us over, maybe very strong body sensations that come with that as well. So when we have that, this is anger this time, it's not sad anymore, it's anger. So we just think, right, okay, I need to know what this is, who gave it to me, who I can blame, what action I'm going to have to take to make sure it doesn't happen again. So I'm really going to get a grip of this now in a slightly different way. So like, I need to get hold of this, and I just make sure that I'm angry enough that I take the action I need to take. So here it goes, like, I've got lots of opinions about being angry as well, because I probably think I shouldn't be angry, and then part of me is loving being angry because it feels powerful. So I'm really, really getting to grips with this. It's like, oh God, and even letting it go might seem quite frightening. I've had lots of clients say, I'm not letting this go, it's too enjoyable. And then it becomes exhausting. So there we go. At which point we can do our process and just let it fall away. Again, by doing the process, layer by layer, and then suddenly it's gone. And that, I know it sounds miraculous, but it does happen. It happens every day. That's what I'm doing for a job. And I do it on myself as well, of course. And so then we can just allow the anger to just have dropped away. And strangely enough, we often feel more able to get into the action that we need to take to protect ourselves or to address whatever the issue was that we were angry about. Then the anger can come back. It's like, oh God, here it is again. If it just has enough space, if it's just here, it's like, oh God, here we are again. It's like angry again. I can feel it right down to my feet. It can just be here with plenty of space to move around, to just do what it needs to do. And then it can just go. And it can come back, and it can flow away, and it can go, and it can come back. There's nothing about this work that means that you don't get angry. I mean, maybe that happens to some people. It definitely doesn't happen to me. So it's not like you're not going to lose anything. It's just going to be that these things can just be here with space. My worry about letting all of this go was that I would be a sort of Zen monk and have a rather non-existent emotional life. And as an artist, I'm very attached to my emotional life. But this is not the case. Because the more these emotions can be just allowed to be here, here it is, I can have plenty of space, it can just be here We don't need to do anything with it. It's just here, arising. And it's coming and it's going, and it's coming and it's going. As we do that, we realise we don't even have to fear our emotions, because they will just come and go and come and go and come and go. And they will just are part of our human experience of arising and falling away again. And they become maybe a little more friendly. And so there's no loss of richness, of the richness of life. It's absolutely welcomed here. So do come and try it, because I offer free sessions if you'd like to have a go at the Sedona Method and just learn how to just get these things gone. Yeah, so thanks for your attention and see you soon.